Hey everybody, Michael here. A lot going on today. Just wanted to make this little video to let you know about some of the breaking news that's coming out now about the NSA keeping your records. I have a little bit of insight to this because I used to work for a long-distance telephone carrier. World Exchange was the name, and my job was to take telephone switch data, as it's called, and create reports for CEOs and the marketing group within our company. Now, this data can be compiled in any way you want. As a matter of fact, the website interface that I created for that allowed you to select by date from city to city, whatever it might be. And we could actually go and look back at each individual recorded call if we wanted to. But most often we just looked, as the government is now telling us, that they are looking at a timeline or a event that happens again and again. In other words, you call the same number over and over again, it will make you look, I don't know, suspicious according to their software, whatever it might be. Well, that data comes from, switch data that is, comes from an AS400, and then it's converted, into a text file, and then created a report using a file name that we could, pull up by drop-down menus in any combination we wanted to. So, this is very high tech. Believe me, I work with computers. I have for most of my life, but I'm certainly not anywhere close to being at the level at where these government hired, well, subcontractors too are. I mean, there are some sophisticated things out. Now, they do keep their information departmentalized so that one guy doesn't really know what the other guy's doing, but somewhere someone knows it. At the top, they know it. It doesn't worry me because they don't care if I want to talk to my buddy about, some girls we met and we don't want our wives to know. Come on, that has nothing to do with it. The government doesn't care about that. Well, at least at this point, they don't. But I think that Obama has certainly used this system for political means. He certainly cares about political issues, and, he's in contact with these people. Now, it's not only that, but, what about all the corporate information about the rivalries and the business planning between all these different companies? And, who's going to buy out who and who's going to make this product and everything. I mean, it seems to me that information would give you a pretty good hand up, wouldn't it? Well, I think so. What about your medical records, too? Aren't those supposed to be confidential? I mean, let's face it. What if a senator was talking about that big old hairy, pimply ass, nasty thing on his butt to his doctor on the phone, and his political opponent wanted to say that he got it from a prostitute on his last trip? I mean, come on. I know this is wacky stuff, but believe me, if that data is available to these people, it will not be used as they're telling you that it is currently used. I mean, let's look at the facts. They told us that they're collecting about 3 billion calls a day. Yet how many terror acts have they prevented? I don't know. I heard about maybe 6. That crazy guy with the matches in his shoe, and I don't know. It certainly didn't stop 9/11. Certainly didn't stop Boston. I mean, even they had incident reports on these guys. And that Saudi character? This Obama is dirty from top to bottom. I have never seen any president, hell, let alone any person, who has as many secret problem rattled thing. I mean, you look at everything from his Social Security number to his house records in Chicago to his school records. I mean, if there's not something wrong, why are so many people looking into these things? I mean, you didn't have people asking all these questions about Bush. You might not have liked him, but I mean, if people really hated him that so much, why didn't they ask all these questions? I guess there was no place to go on it. But with these things, it seems like it's overwhelming. Every step of the way. He's like the X or the opposite of the Midas man, that everything turns to gold. Everything that he touches turns to crap. Something is really wrong. That ring with the Allah is God inscription, you think about those kind of things. Think about if you were a gamer or whatever. You know, you might want to have a ring with that type of a game, an Xbox or whatever the hell you play. I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to say? He thought about this. This is not just some whim he bought down at the department store. That ring is custom made with inscripted with Arabic language, calling Allah God over Christian God, over Jesus, over, I mean, hey, that's okay. You're allowed to have any faith you want. But you're not allowed to lie to the American people about who you are. If you're a Muslim, come out and say it. Anyway, I'm ranting on here. Just wanted to let you know this data capture thing. Yeah, we need to be concerned about it because, you know, having a little bit of knowledge about what the data collection and call data, switch data is all about, there's a lot that could be, this data could be used for. So anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you again soon. I've got a big bee problem up on my roof deck. They've infested my overhang. And there are these big old black carpenter bees, they call them. And they dig a hole, almost a perfect circle, lay their eggs, and they, anyway, I've got to go get rid of them, so take care, y'all. See you later.